finding stuff to cover in the off season in college football is not always the easiest endeavor. There's a lot of slow news cycles going on, but I do want to do my best to continue to make some content for people and maybe look at some topics that haven't been talked about or some breaking news if it happens. Because I appreciate everybody who has subscribed at this point, and we're still 7 subscribers away from that 500 mark. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you like the content, maybe consider it. But I wanted to get into the news of Peter Bourque decommitting from the 2027 class. I consider this kind of a big loss. We don't have any solidified major quarterback recruits to like really look forward to after Bryce at this present moment. And so it kind of sucks to lose somebody who is a top 10 quarterback in his class and who could very easily jump as well, because it's 2027. So if he has a really good senior season in high school, he could jump up multiple spots. So I definitely think it's a big loss. It's not impossible for Michigan to maybe lure him back, if you will, but probably not. Most of the time when guys decommit, they just decommit, right? He doesn't even know where he's going to visit yet. He in his words, Peter said that it was just uncertainty with the program in general, and so he's going to decommit, take some visits in the spring. He doesn't know where yet though, but he just felt like that was enough of a reason for his decommitment. I don't personally get it. I'm curious as to what the people in his ear are telling him about it, but because from the outside looking in and from a Michigan perspective, the coaching staff is massively upgraded across the board. You have real adults in the room. You have guys who have a track record of real development. So for him to kind of be, rubbed the wrong way by the coaching staff, I don't know how else to put it. Like, just he doesn't find it to be an attractive place anymore. I don't know why these guys seem to like Sharon Moore so much. I don't know if Sharon Moore had some magic elixir that he's just putting these dudes drinks when they're not looking or what, but a lot of these guys did seem to really like him, like the previous staff. And so I don't get it. I think Kyle Whittingham is going to be a much better head coach. He's going to be a much better developer of men, developer of players. So to lose Peter doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But all you can do if you're Michigan is just put your head down and move on and just try to find somebody else. They have a kid who's from Salt Lake City, but he plays at Illinois right now. He's a 4-star that there's some interest in. So we'll see if maybe something comes out of that. But I'm definitely I'm going to be looking hard into this 2027 class, because as of right now, there's only 3 commitments in that whole class. Michigan has not expanded that class very well up to this point. The previous coaching staff and previous Michigan regime prioritized the summer months more for recruiting these guys and kind of put the remaining time kind of on the back burner and focused that time on the guys that are currently on the roster and their development. So and Michigan also just recently got rid of their general manager. So there's going to be some work that has to be put in, because they're going to have to figure out a way to kind of structure their schedule better and keep the constant recruiting. You gotta make these kids, you gotta like sell yourself. It's almost like a car salesman. You gotta sell yourself to these recruits a little bit and make sure that they continue to like you, and make sure that they still like you and still like the culture, like the direction of the program. So I still think Michigan's on a trajectory that's way, way better than before. But losing him sucks, because I'm not positive as to what the plan is as of now post Bryce Underwood. So it's something worth looking into. We're keeping an eye on, and I'm curious to see who they pick up next for that class, because they got a lot of work to do in 2027.